Have you ever felt like you had to hide who you really are just to be accepted? That's how I felt at Rutgers. I was struggling with my mental health, but I stayed silent because most of my peers work with people with mental health challenges. I was afraid they stopped seeing me as an equal and started seeing me as just another patient. Even in my training as a psychologist, I was taught not to share my story. I couldn't even tell my clients, "You're not alone," even though I was going through the same thing. Eventually, I couldn't keep pretending. I was burned out, overwhelmed, and getting sick from the stress, mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's when I began to utilize what I call the Omega principles. I wanted to be successful so bad, so I pulled together everything I knew about success and started writing while in the storm. After 5 years, right when I was supposed to graduate, I walked away. I was overwhelmed, burned out, and barely holding it together. And honestly, that decision scared me, but it saved my life. It led me to peer support, a space where sharing your story isn't shameful, it's healing. I trained with the amazing Shimona Kirkland, became a peer specialist, and for the first time, I felt like I was making a real difference just by being me. But deep in my heart, I still knew I was meant to reach more people. That's why I'm here now sharing my story with you. If you're struggling, if you feel stuck, unseen, or like you're losing yourself just to survive, please hear me. You don't have to stay there. There is always another path. You're allowed to start over. That's what the Omega Principles are all about. Taking a leap of faith to live your best life and find fulfillment. Because real recovery doesn't come from pushing through. It comes from aligning with who you truly are. When you choose to live authentically, you begin to heal. You begin to breathe again. And eventually, you begin to feel free. You're not alone in this. And if this touched your heart, please share it with someone else who needs to be reminded. There is hope. There is healing. And there's always a way forward.